what is the most hyped or craziest thing you've seen throughout your career?
Oh, most hype, craziest thing I've seen in my career. Um, Besides London Lions signing the whole world right now,
Bro, they're coming like the UK Warriors.
dude, besides London Lions recruiting everyone on earth, it'll probably be I think there's two times. Definitely one would be, I think, when was this? So my last season, the 18-19 season, during the playoffs, the first round, we was actually matched up with London Lions.
Yeah.
And they were the first seed and we were the 8th seed. So I think that upset victory getting into the second round, I think that was like that was a crazy moment. You know, it was literally an underdog story right there. And I've always wanted to be like in an underdog story.
Yeah.
You know, as much as we're going to get to the championship finals, you know, just being a part of that, you know, like, yo, we were the underdogs. Like, no one probably expected much from us, you know. Obviously, people counted us out, but just being able to overcome that, that was definitely like a hyped moment, you know, in my career. Definitely, you know, being a part of that journey. I think that's definitely one of them. Yeah.
Have you this is a question, have you caught a body yet on the court?
Not that I can think of, you know. I know there was one time last season, almost against Glasgow, almost scored one, but it kind of rattled in and out, and then just dropped back in. Yeah, but nah, I've been playing close to the ground lately. I'm not really proud of myself for that as well. I need to get back on the bike, some box jumps. Yeah, hopefully this season. Yeah, this season I think I might catch a few.
Yeah, when I say that, they'll be waiting. They'll be posted everywhere. I'm gonna be watching out. Just another question as well. So, what are your thoughts on UK basketball and the culture we have, and sort of like what's the pros and cons, and just your whole in general thoughts, and what do you think we can do to get to a next or another level?
Yeah. I'll say get the cons out the way first. I'll definitely say I think there's not enough invested into the game of basketball, and that's not even going off a money standpoint right now. That's just going off of the opportunity there is. And when I say the opportunity there is on a minute level of having access to courts. You know, if you used to look at America, obviously everyone's got hoops in front of their driveways, and they have multiple YMCAs and 24-hour fitnesses they can go to, pay £1, £2, or however much money, and like loads of people just go and just go play basketball scrimmage, all ages, and then even with what was I gonna say? Lost train of thought. With this country, you don't really get that much, access to courts like that, really. Yeah. And with less access, comes like less people really wanting to work out, wanting to play the game of basketball as much. There are a few like outdoor courts, but if you look at the weather right now, it's not pretty outside. You're not going to really want to hoop outside right now. But I think if there was more access to courts, like it'll just literally that'll just be on a skyrocket of one, participation, two, the level of the game will increase, in my opinion, definitely. And then three, it'll build that culture more. But that's just one corner. I think just the investment in the game in terms of access of basketball. And then I think a pro would definitely be, as much as I say the culture would increase, I think the pro of basketball is a culture that has. I feel like if you was to ask anyone, like me being from London, I mean, if one person was asking me, oh, do you know so-and-so? I'll probably be like, oh, yeah, I know so-and-so, heard of him. And then that can literally be like that for like 50, 60 people. Because, at one point, we've either played against each other, with each other, seen each other play, scrimmage with each other. So I feel like there's just a big culture of basketball in this country where everyone kind of knows everyone. And that's just a nice feeling because it's just a sense of community, family. And, you know, it's just like seeing one of your bros play and it's just like, all right, yeah, cool, do your thing. He's going to America, go kill it, do your thing, you know. And then seeing that, it's almost like inspiration, like, oh, yo, my bro went to America, I got to do better. I got to go to America, or I got to get another level higher. And then it's just like, bro, I got to this level, you got to get to another higher level than me, you know. That's just how I think anyway. It's just like, if I see someone doing good, I'm like, cool, I got to compete with you so I can do better.
Yeah.
And then once I do better, you got to do better than me, you know. So it's just that level of, you know, getting people to do better and be better, really. And which I do find in the culture of basketball here as well. But yeah, I think that would be my pros and cons. But yeah, I think cons would definitely be just the investment into the game. Obviously, there's the money side of it, but that can go on for that's another topic. Honestly, you know, that's another topic.
Honestly, it's a whole other discussion. Yeah.
Honestly, man. But yeah, I definitely think yeah, the investment into the game needs to increase, and it should increase. And I think it is slowly increasing. That's the thing, you know, with I can't remember the names of the organization and the groups doing it, but they've been doing it throughout the whole of lockdown, or large majority of lockdown, where they're just putting nets up around the whole country, just nets up, you know. And even just seeing the net, it's just like, oh, it's a nice rim, go and shoot. Even those that never played basketball before see, oh, there's a net, this court's nice, go and shoot. And, you know, that could be a parent shooting on the hoop, the kid sees it, jump 20 years later, kids in the NBA. Like, you never know.
Yeah, exactly.
You never know. But I think that's a good, you know, scheme and system that's going, which is improving that, you know, opportunity and investing back into the game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Even one of the things that I found, which is what I, you know, really aim to try fill a void in as well, is the kind of you know, entertainment content in terms of, you know, getting people you know, or who do something, you know, just people of, you know, YouTube or, you know, any type of influencer doing things with them on the court, like, you know, having one-on-ones, or, you know, if they're having little runs, go in there, just the clips of the runs, posting it, putting it out there as well. Those small things as well, because you can see something, like, for example, you could see something on Ball is Life, and then, like, my friend, he had seen something on Ball is Life, and then he was like, oh, you know what, let me get into basketball. And now he's really into basketball, and he's doing such. So I feel like in terms of that, is really good to also have, you know, that content out there, to also see, look, these guys are ballers and have vibes as well. You need to really pay attention to it, you know, because I've been to gone to a few runs, and it's like, you know, I've seen obviously people, you know, balling, like really balling out and playing, and just the way the shift is as well. Because when I first started playing basketball, it was like, it was at a level. I look now, all the kids that I see at the park, they all got, they master everything. Like, they've got the hands, they've got they've got the footwork, and it's like, you know, so that is one thing I really, really, you know, aim to push for, and, you know, planning to get all that done. But yeah, I just people need to really understand, like, the UK basketball culture is there, you know, just, you know, pay, like, it's there. Don't ignore it. Is like, it's right there. So, because I've discovered so much since I've really started to pay attention to it and really go deep into it. I'm seeing a whole side of things that I never, you know, thought of, would imagine. You know, so it's really amazing. Like, just seeing, you know, the way UK basketball has improved from where I first seen it to where it is now. You know, yeah, that is one crazy thing. Just to round things off, just a sort of little quick fire question. If there's anything, you know, any questions or anything that you want to ask me, and then, you know, I just kind of reciprocate back. Yeah, just sort of can go from here. But I'll start here. So, what is your preferred position?
Ooh, that's actually a good question. It's actually a really good question, because usually with the team I'm at now, I come in as like a two guard, and then sometimes as a point guard afterwards, like when the main point guard like comes off the bench, really. But I think maybe a point guard, really. I like playing the point, and the reason being is I feel like, just me personally, like for myself, I feel like the game kind of slows down a lot more, you know, or maybe that's just me taking too damn long to call the play. I don't know, but I feel like the game just slows down a little bit more. I get to see a lot more, coming in as a point guard and just having that responsibility coming as a point, organizing the team, getting everyone into position. I obviously have to do like a better job of running the point. There's a lot more I can grow on everything really, but I just feel like coming in as a point, I just start to see the floor more, understand the game more, see it in different angles and stuff like that. So I think point, definitely running the one. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
You can shoot back with a question at all. I'm here waiting to ask.
Yeah. What question do I have? Quite a nice question, I guess you could say. If in the current era of basketball right now, what would your... There'll be a two questions. So what would your NBA starting five be? And then what would your BBL starting five be?
Ooh, okay. With the BBL, guard spots right now, Justin and Jamel, very techie, guy. Just is the way I've seen the way they are. How is they remind me of a look like a Dame and CJ sort of combination.
Yep.
When he was in, obviously he's moved to France now. I have one wing. I have Ovi on the one wing, just in terms of his kind of vision and athleticism as well.
Over on the wing. Yeah. He's a big dude as well, big guy.
He's tough. I seen him in person literally the other day in Tottenham, and it's like, I didn't know you were this. I didn't know.
My bad to cut you off, but I remember the first time I played him, last season, walking by him, I was staring. I was just like, "Yo, this is a bit different to what I was doing." He's tall.
Really, really tall. Like, it's proper big dude as well. So, man. So I'll have him there, and it was the London Royals centre. I can't remember his name. There was a lot. The way I was seeing him, I've got to get because the way he was playing, like he reminded me of like a mini Jokic. Just the way
not NBA, Matthew Bryan. You talking about?
Yeah. I think that's him. I think that's him.
Matthew Bryan, yeah.
I think that's him. And also, just because obviously there will be two guys, I want to slot in Ed Lucas there.
Okay.
So just the way I see how all their games will complement each other and how they would move.
That's really good.
There's so, it's hard because there's other players that keep popping up as well. There's even a guy at Newcastle who is
Ramon Fletcher.
He's so shifty.
Tough coverage. He's tough.
So shifty. It's hard. It's hard. Even like with them, it's hard. It's hard to put even with NBA. But I think with NBA, I'd put Steph at point because I don't even say much about him.
Hey, that's understandable. Very understandable.
Yeah. I think Steph and Clay, LeBron. It's hard because I want to say Kawhi, KD. I want to say LeBron, Kawhi, LeBron. So it's so because I know KD's gonna score. no matter what.
Yeah,
I don't know who.
he's gonna get.
You know what I mean? The only way you're stopping him is if he misses. That's literally it.
Legit, yeah.
And then, you know, you got LeBron, the way he can see the floor. And because Steph can really play well off the screen, I can then, you know, you can then use that. And then I'd want to put Embiid at center because he's a beast. Yeah, I'm gonna put Embiid over Jokic, even though I feel like Jokic is coming for that number one center spot.
Hey, killing, and he's young. Jokic is young.
Young. Did you see his weight loss transformation? The
Crazy.
He's just, and he doesn't seem like he's lost strength. He's just, the way you athletes just change physique, just. I need that secret. I need it.
It's nuts. I'm telling you, it's nuts. The secret is money. That's one secret. Know that for a fact. Get a little bit of money, you can just a little bit. It helps you out a little bit.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly that, man. Yeah. It was there. I shall say. Who was the hardest player you've guarded, and your favorite player you've guarded?
Oh. I think hardest player I've guarded. It'll be between Justin Robinson and Ramon Fletcher. Because they're both quick. They're both elite point guards, you know. Like, yeah, they're just elite high-level point guards, you know. So it's just having to mentally stay focused, you know. Just remembering everything that was in the scouting report, just stay switched on, you know, to their tendencies and stuff. But at the end of the day, they're hoopers as well. So it's like whatever's on that scouting report, cool, but they can still do this, that, and that as well. So it's like just always staying switched on and alert, you know, and their ability to like shoot, create for others, get into the paint, you know, score at all levels. So it's definitely between those two. It's hard to separate the two, honestly, in my opinion. It's definitely hard. But those are definitely like two tough coverages. And then favorite player to play against. I'm not sure if he's in the league right now, but I know last 2 seasons he was. Fred Thomas, American from Bristol. Yeah, he's an explosive guy. Yeah, and you know, like when he goes, he'll talk his trash as well. So it's just like, all right, cool. Yeah, I see you. Like, can't let that happen again. You know, like, trash, rocking the baby. Like, you know, he's talking. So it's like, all right, cool. I'll get you. I'm gonna get you soon. Don't worry. But yeah, he's probably one of my favorite because you know he just enjoys the game. You know, he plays. He's a hooper.
Yeah, and talking about hooping, I know that you're gonna go hoop soon, and especially with the ball, you want every single minute of action. You don't like to miss out. You don't like to sit on the bench. You just want all the action. Yeah. 100%. So what I'll say is, I'm going to make sure. Okay, I think my thing just went off.
Oh, still here.
Oh yeah. I was thinking, what has actually happened? Just went off my screen. 1 second. You can still see me there, yeah?
Yeah, everything's still working. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I should be. It just disappeared off my screen. Oh, okay, I see. Here it is. Yeah, but what I would say is, it was sick talking to you, getting to, understand and, know your journey and how, you've balanced. I'm hoping, people see this and see how, it's not easy, but, you keep working hard and, you try to balance things out. You'll be able to actually, schedule and manage life, basically.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely. And for me, like if I can do it, boy, anyone can do it. It's literally just effort and the drive and hunger to, just achieve your goals. This is then not necessarily even for basketball university, but just for any job you do, whether it be, dentistry, doing IT, tech support, whatever it is, teaching, as long as you have that drive and just want to be better and, seek the knowledge to be better, and anyone can reach any level they want to be at, you know. But yeah, definitely, I appreciate you having me on here. It's a pleasure. It's been real.
Yeah,
Loved it.
we'll be hitting you up again soon. There is a project that I'm planning to really help put UK basketball on the map. So I definitely will be. And obviously post-Corona, when we're able to really travel down, that's why I'll get the proper, raw footage and, but I'll let you know exactly everything. And, we'll keep in contact for sure.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, definitely sounds good. Appreciate it, man.
No problem, bro. Make sure you enjoy your run. Get buckets all day.
Have to.
Look, check it, and I don't need motivation. Me, I had that when I was stuck up in the station.